welcome back to another Investor Spotlight series. I'm Eric Toddy, Director of Membership and Sales, Mountain Home Area Chamber of Commerce, and we are here at the Alcove Eatery on the campus of ASU Mountain Home, and we've got some really important information for those younger people or non-traditional students that want to get back into school or get back in training. I'm here with Chris Kellem of the Northwest Arkansas Economic Development District. Yeah, we got that. Or NWAEDD for short.
Yes.
And Chris, first of all, tell us a little bit about your position and what you do and what we're trying to do for the folks in our community.
Okay. What I do is what we call the workforce development. And we work with WIOA, which is Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act, which is a government federal funded program that comes from the Department of Labor, and NWAEDD goes ahead and bids on it every year and gets the contract going. So us career advisors go out and either work with people who want to go to school and or find gainful employment.
Okay.
For gainful employment, what we try to do is what we call work experience, where we'll try to go out to a company and say, would you like to work with this person? Give them some training for 3 months to 6 months, and we pay for everything. Okay. The employer don't have to do anything other than be its boss. Their boss for 6 months, but we pay workers' comp, all that stuff. And then if you're going for the scholarship part of it with the training, I mainly work with ASU Mountain Home, but I can do North Arkansas College also. But what I do is I come in, especially since most of these people have what they call the Pell Grant and all that already, or other financial aid, especially here for the 2-year colleges. The Pell Grant pretty much pays all your tuition and most of your books, hopefully. So what WIOA will come in and do is help that person with, I have paid car payments, car insurance, utility bills, rent, mortgage. If you're in the nursing programs, then you need scrubs and shoes and all the supplies for your thing. If you're in the welding program, they, the first time you're in there, they want you to have a hood and boots and all that stuff. Well, if you're one of the students with barriers, that's expensive stuff to buy. And especially if you're a full-time student being employed, and if you have kids and being employed, it's hard to find employment. So keeping up with your family obligations while you're in school is what WIOA is mainly set out to do.
Do they have to be in school to be able to get this money that you're talking about?
For the scholarship part, yes, they have to be enrolled in school in one of the colleges. For the gainful employment part, work experience, they just have to mainly have a barrier, like being a SNAP recipient or 100% poverty level, which means, you're not bringing in that much money anyway, and you probably need to apply for SNAP. But also the fact that you have not been able to find full-time employment where you can actually get ahead and be self-sufficient.
Great. So you can go over those financial qualifications for anybody that needs to apply.
There's an application that they fill out, and it requires all the information I need to get going.
Great. So if there's a student now in the nursing program that might need some extra help, should they have already had the FAFSA filled out and been enrolled in school?
That would be the perfect way to do it, but I have worked with students who are just starting all that. But now I can't actually work with them per se to actually they're enrolled and have their FAFSA going.
So is there any age requirement or anything like that?
No, there is not. The only age requirement per se is if you are going to be what we call the out-of-school youth is 16 to 24. Other than that, it does not matter your age.
Now explain the out-of-school.
Out-of-school youth mainly is the people who are in adult ed. And their ages are 16 to 24. The ones who are 18 and under are mainly homeschool students, and they have to go finish up whatever they need to do to pass their tests to get their GED. So then I will work with them and also help them find a job. HARPS, especially in Yellville, works a lot with our organization, and Marshall. With the ones who are in adult ed, they'll go ahead and work for the HARPS food stores, and then fit for like 20 hours a week, and then they'll go ahead and do their GED for another 20 hours.
Oh, great. Okay.
And since it's work experience, again, WIOA is paying it.
Great, great. Now, how much can they get in a dollar amount up to annually?
Well, it's 6 months.
Okay,
Most work experience contracts are only 6 months.
Okay. Okay, great. So that's a lot of information, but it's definitely helpful for the people in our community to know. 16 to 24, you've got help if you're trying to get your GED. And then if you're trying to go back to school or find gainful employment, there's free money out there for you to have. And Chris is the one that can help you, right?
Yes, I try my darndest to help everybody who applies.
Good. Well, how can they get in touch with you? And we have meetings right here, right?
Yeah, yes. Most of the time when I meet the people who are going to school, I do meet here somewhere on campus, wherever it's possible to do it now, because I do not specifically have an office anymore in Mountain Home. And I do have an office in Harrison, but I'm sure Mountain Home people don't want to come to Harrison. So we just meet here. I have meet at the library also.
Okay.
Okay. The main way to contact me is to text me. My number is 870-321-5906. And then, of course, I have an email, which is CKELLEM@NWAEDD.org.
Okay, great. And set up an appointment Monday through Friday. Is that how it works? Okay, great. And then you get to work the rest from home.
Right. I just, like I said, I have to go 1 day a week, and because of what has happened with the systems running out of money. So we're lucky to still be here. So we're going forward.
Well, keep up fighting the good fight, because a lot of people don't know about this, and I'm sure if they can take advantage of it, the programs can continue.
Well, just like an example, I'm bringing in an RN student next week, and she was Career Pathways referred her to me, and she was saying, "What can you do for me?" And I was naming all this off, and she says, "I wish I would have known about you when I started the RN program, because this would be a great help."
Good.
I mean, because when you're sitting there worrying, especially on the single mothers, worrying how to take care of your children,
right,
and keeping the lights on, and
going through school,
yeah,
and gas and daycare and all that.
Yeah, and I work with Career Pathways. We work together. You can have both. They'll do childcare or gas assistance, and then I'll come in and do the other stuff.
Okay, so Career Pathways is something that you're affiliated with, but don't work for, correct?
Correct.
So tell them about Career Pathways really quick.
Okay, well, Career Pathways here is all on the campus, and they're part of the TANF program now. Because they got switched. And what they do is they assist any parents with people under 18 in their household.
Okay.
And they actually do go up to 200% of poverty level.
Okay.
So they can actually help more people than, unfortunately, I can, for that simple fact.
Right.
But like I said, they'll help if you like, say you run out of your your FAFSA, your Pell Grant and all that, and you are, say, like, you still got a quarter left of the RN program. Career Pathways can come in and finish paying the last quarter or last semester of your RN program for you.
Wow.
And still give you some supportive services at the same time.
Okay, great. Well, we'll put the information for Career Pathways up there as well, because both of those, are just, like I said, money that's just waiting.
Yeah, Bailey and Danielle they're new people up there, and they're awesome.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for joining us, and thank you all for joining us for another Investor Spotlight series. Again, if you're looking for assistance to go through school or work development, Chris is a person to talk to, and we hope that you find some success in that. And until next time, we look forward to seeing you again. Have a great day.